Good afternoon, fourth grade online learners. Welcome to April 13th, 2021 science class. Um, Fourth grade, mostly what we did today in school was the Science PSSA practice test number 2. And this can be found on Google Classroom. I think I mentioned it yesterday to you guys. It does not count for points. It's not the real PSSA test. It just gives us an idea, myself, Mr. DiNapoli, and some of your other teachers of what you've learned in science so far. And it's just kind of like your practical knowledge of science. It could be stuff that we never even learned in science specifically, but it's your practical knowledge and application of science. So it does not count. It does not go in your report card. But if you wouldn't mind, take this test at home, and you can do this instead of a journal entry one day. Just say, I took the Science PSSA test, and as a matter of fact, if you want, you can get out of 2 journal entries for it. So Wednesday and Thursday, if you take the practice test, you don't have to do your journal entries. Give us an idea of what you know in science and how you know how to use science. You may not know all the answers. Give it a try. Our review questions for this lesson are on page D63, and it says list the outer planets in order from the nearest to the farthest from the sun. And that would be Jupiter, then Saturn, then Uranus, then Neptune, and Pluto, if you're counting Pluto, which some people do and some don't. What is a gas giant? The gas giants are the largest planets in the solar system and are made mostly of gases. There will be some rocky material or solid material, but mostly gases. Tell how Jupiter and Pluto are alike and different. Okay, so alike and different. Jupiter is the largest planet made of gases. Jupiter and Pluto are outer planets. Pluto is the smallest and it's made of rock. Number 4, what would you conclude about Pluto? Is it a planet or not? Well, some people say it is a planet because it orbits the sun, and some people say it's not a planet because it doesn't do the typical things that a planet does. Okay? Measure and record the diameter of each of the picture of the planets. So you would have to have something to measure and have a book to do that, and you would conclude Mercury is the smallest. You could probably see that visually. What is an outer planet? And for this we would say C of the choices: Mars, Earth, Saturn, Venus. C, Saturn, is an outer planet. Okay, fourth grade, give it a try on that PSSA practice. Would appreciate it just to see if you know what you're doing, and you can skip a journal entry or 2 if you want to do that practice test. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.